Dr. Vikrant Singh Tomar, a name that resonates and impels us to think about spiritual elevation and gratitude. Dr. Vikrant Singh Tomar is a master's in management and human resources, but that's not all. His understanding of the Gita and other ancient scriptures and how this knowledge can be implemented to the modern-day lifestyle for our spiritual upliftment while doing our daily chores is impeccable. His communication skills are superb, and he creates an environment of openness and trust for everyone, and his thoughts are a blend of knowledge and relatable examples from everyday life. In this event, Dr. Vikrant is focusing on the topic of happiness is a choice. A person who forgets the language of gratitude can never be on speaking terms with happiness. Some of us have had the opportunity of meeting him in person, and the kind of energy one feels around him cannot be described with words, but simply said, is inspiring. Without taking too much of your time, let's listen to Dr. Tomar himself and his thoughts on how happiness is a choice that we have and implement it.
Namaste, friends. I'm so happy to talk about the topic happiness is a choice. When I was thinking about the topic, I was thinking that not only happiness is a choice, whole life is a choice. We are born by chance, one fine day we will die by chance. But between birth and death, everything is a choice. We make choices, and then choices make us. So before I enter into my talk, let me tell you three basic principles of life. And throughout my talk, these three principles will work. And even not only throughout my talk, throughout the life, these three principles work. First principle, people are choice makers. We always make choices, every moment. Right now, you are making choice to listen to me, probably. Second, not choosing one is actually choosing the another one. So if you are choosing to listen to me, you are not choosing something else. And if you are choosing that, you are not choosing me. So some or the other way, not choosing one is actually choosing another one. Rule number two. Rule number three, choices are the cause and life is the effect. I repeat for more clarity. One, people are choice makers. Every moment we make choices. Second, not choosing one is actually choosing another one. Third, choices are the cause and life is the effect. Keeping these three things in mind, now listen what I'm going to talk. So there are 7 major choices we make in life that determine our holistic happiness. First choice. Every morning we make a choice, body or the birds. Birds means taste birds. Every time when we eat something, every time whenever we do something, we have a choice. What do I want to eat? Is it something which is healthy or something which is only appeasing my taste buds? Two friends were smoking. They just had completed their high school and they were about to part after the farewell. They were smoking somewhere. And somehow, one of the friend's father passed by from there. When father saw them smoking, a tear came out of father's eyes. Both that son and the friend both threw the cigarette there only. They felt guilt, shame, whatever. They both threw the cigarette there only. After 20 years, these both friends met again in a very strange situation. This friend, who was the son, developed cancer of lungs, and this another friend became a doctor. So he was treating that friend. Then that friend who developed the cancer said, look, we both were at the same situation, at the same place. But today I am a patient, you are a doctor. That friend with full compassion, that doctor with full compassion told to his friend, there is a small change between you and me. That happened that day. That day, you threw cigarette. You gave up cigarette. That day, I decided to give up smoking. I threw smoking that day. And I made a choice that I won't do anything which will hurt my parents. and my body and life too. And that made me what I am today. So, dear friends, one choice always make: body over birds. When morning alarm rings, assure to choose body over than the comfort. And you'll see you will gain health as a result. Second choice life offers is disposition or profession. Assure that your profession should match with your disposition. Do a work which you love to do. When you do what you love to do, some profession which you actually are born for, then you don't need to work for a single day ever in your life, and your life will be seamless. Beautiful. So choose a profession which matches your disposition. Otherwise, you will have to do two jobs throughout your life. 10 hours you will be working for your abdomen, and then again 10 hours you'll be working for doing something for your heart. So why to do two jobs throughout the life? Do one job where your abdomen also gets filled and your heart also get filled. So choose a job or work where your disposition, your personality traits, your what you love, what are your gifts and blessings should match with your profession. This is what Lord Krishna says in Gita: Swadharma. Do your Swadharma for which you are born for. Then you will gain satisfaction in life. Satisfaction in life. Whatever, you'll be satisfied. Third choice. In any moment, choose a relation over a situation. There will be many places, many situations will come in your life. When you have to choose between relation and a situation, always choose relationship. Let me ask you a question, simple question. Just close your eyes and imagine this is the last moment of your life. Last moment. After this moment, you will not be alive on this planet. You, your talks, your feelings, your authorities, your responsibilities, your philosophies, all are going to be history after this moment. You won't see tomorrow's sun, tomorrow's dawn will not see you. This is the last moment of your life. Sink in that feeling. This is the last moment of your life. Now, in this last moment of your life, whom or what are you missing the most? Think about it. Whom or what are you missing the most? This is the last moment of your life. What are you missing? Who are the people you are missing? Think. Whom are you missing in this last moment? I'm sure you must have got some faces. My next question is, the person or the relationships whom you are going to miss the most in the last moment of your life, are you giving your 100% to that relation or that person today? Ask yourself, are you really giving your 100% to that relationship or that person today? Because which is the last moment of your life, you never know. So assure, every moment give your best to all the relationship you care for. This is the third choice that will make your life emotionally secured. Strong relationship you will have. Fourth choice. Every moment there is a choice between response or reaction. What will you choose? Something happened, some stimuli happened, somebody said something. Now you have a choice. Either you immediately say something, blah, blah, blah. You immediately fight. It is called addiction. Without thinking, reacting to a situation. It is called addiction. You don't put your mind at all inside it. It's called addiction. But between stimulus and response, if there is no time gap, no brain in between, it is addiction. But see, if I think, give some thought, not much, but I could not think much and I still reacted, it is called reaction. Addiction, reaction, some zone of freedom I exercised. This is called response. I give enough time before I say, before I do anything, before I comment, before I type a text in reaction. So assure your life should not be filled with addictions, like you felt like smoking and you went and smoke. There is nothing, no brain in between. It's called addiction. You felt angry, you shouted, addiction. You felt angry, you couldn't control yourself, and then you shouted. It is called reaction. You felt angry, you gave a thought, you gave a pause, you got stable, you got centered, and you responded. In Bhagavad Gita, it is called addiction means vikarma, reaction means pratikarma, and response means karma. Lord Krishna says, Arjun, do your karma. Karma gives you emotional stability. Samatvam Gita says. Next is fight or flight. In any situation, what you choose? Would you fly, run away, or you'll stand back and fight? Stay back and fight. Mandela did that. After 22 years of imprisonment, he was asked that if you promise not to speak against establishment, he can be relieved. But even after 22 years, he said, relieve me unconditionally or else I'm ready to stay back. He fought, and 27 years he stood in jail, but still world remembers him. Second, Martin Luther King was attacked so many times, still he decided to fight. Mahatma Gandhi was insulted at the railway station. He was thrown on the railway station out of that train. But the person who fell on the railway station, because of his skin color, he was thrown on the railway station. The person who fell on the railway station was Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, but the person who stood up, he was Mahatma Gandhi. And that was a leap. That was a choice. And this choice gives us, when you decide, strength. This choice gives us strength. And the sixth choice that we have or don't have. What do you focus every morning? Do you focus on every morning things you have, or you focus on every morning things you don't have? Every morning, if you get up and think about the things you are blessed with, your whole day goes in happiness. But every morning, if you get up and you think what you don't have, you'll feel miserable, you'll feel stressed, and you'll feel upset. So it's the focus. Nobody is born on the planet who has everything. Even Jesus, even Muhammad, even Lord Rama, Lord Krishna, Zarathustra, nobody had everything. But they were happy people on the planet because they chose to see what they have. 7th and the last. And as I said, sixth one, when you think of what you have, it gives you gratitude. You feel happy in gratitude. Last choice, accept or expect. When you keep expecting, you become a perpetual beggar. You'll keep expecting, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want love, I want attention, I want recognition, I want money, I was this. You will remain a beggar throughout your life. Today, you are begging for some amount because you want to purchase a car of $200, and maybe after 10 years, you will again remain a beggar because you want to purchase a car of $1,000. Still, the begging will continue. Accept things. Expecting makes you beggar, but when you accept, you become a saint. Accept all the choiceless situations of life. Loving acceptance. It's not negative acceptance, that enduring whatever you can choose. No. It's not like that. It's loving acceptance, embracing all as it is. As Buddhism, they call it tathata. Things are such. Let me embrace it. And once you embrace it, once you accept things are such, you feel happy and you get peace. So, first choice gives you health. When you choose body over birds, you get health. When you choose disposition with profession, you feel satisfied. When you choose relation over situation, you feel emotionally secured. When you choose response over reaction every moment, you feel emotionally stable. When you choose to fight rather than flight, you choose strength. You feel strength. When you choose what you have rather than what you don't, you feel gratitude. And when you accept things rather than expecting from people, then you feel peace. And healthy, satisfied, emotionally secured, emotionally stable, strong, gratitude, and peaceful person is a happy person. Thank you very much for being on the planet with us. It's a wonderful time. It's a wonderful time to be together on this planet. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you. Namaste.
We thank Dr. Vikrant Singh Tomar for an excellent session on the topic Happiness is a Choice. Thank you so much, sir.